The Phillies lost to the Cleveland Indians 3-1 on Friday night, but the big news was a trade they made before the game. The Phillies acquired outfielder Austin Hayes from the Baltimore Orioles. He talked about the trade after the game.
Yeah, I've spent my whole career with one team, so it was definitely weird today packing up my stuff and driving out of there. But I'm really excited to drive a couple hours away and come over here to a really, really good baseball team and really a fun team to play against. So I'm looking forward to being inside the clubhouse and seeing how much fun these guys have here and what a winning mentality is on this side.
Is there anybody on the team that you've played with in past times or have a good relationship with previously?
No, I don't think there's anybody in here that I've crossed paths with. So there was a lot of handshakes today and introducing myself, and I'm sure the relationships will start to grow quick.
Did it tell you that it looked like you would get a chance to at least be the everyday starting left fielder?
We talked today, and I know I'm going to be in there tomorrow, and I'm just going to do whatever's asked of me and be ready to go when my name's on the lineup card and do whatever I can to help this team win. So I'm just looking forward to getting in the game tomorrow and going from there.
What was it like to go from an all-star to kind of getting squeezed in a numbers game out there in Baltimore?
It's always tough anytime you've been in the starting role and all of a sudden you're in a little bit different role with the team at that point. I was in a platoon situation and playing some defense late, so you always want to be the everyday guy as a player, so it's tough changing roles. I know that, and last year I think I actually had better numbers against right-handed pitchers than I did lefties for most of the season. So I've had points in time where righties that's what I was putting my numbers up against. I have a lot of confidence against right-handed pitching, and I got off to a little bit of a cold start this year, specifically against the righties. So I know it's going to take a little bit of time for those numbers to change and come up, but I feel really good about where I am right now and adjustments that I've made and the work that I've put in while I was sitting on the bench, and the few at-bats I have gotten against right-handed pitching while I was in that role. I've liked the results that I've gotten and where I'm at. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to getting some at-bats against righties.
Dave said that you were a guy he's tried to get at the last two trade deadlines. Did he tell you that, and how does that make you feel?
Yeah, when we talked on the phone today, after he let me know that the trade was going through, that he'd been trying for about 3 years, so he's glad he finally got it to go through, and I get to put on the Phillies uniform, and so I'm excited. I'm going to a place where somebody's wanted me for a few years. That's good to know.
How much
to go from one first-place team to another one is that's probably everything you could ask for as a player, to go from one winning team to another winning team. And there's not very many teams you could feel like you're upgrading in a way from where you were when your team was in first place. But that's how I feel. I feel like I'm coming into a place where we have an even better chance of winning a World Series. So I'm really excited to be here.